Well, good afternoon, Mrs. Banks. So nice to have seen you again. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Father.
Good afternoon, Michael.
It's going to be a long, hot summer.
Is that so? Michael? For one moment, Michael, I think I better take the veil. Not a lot of difference, is there?
My children are restless. And they're restless, I know.
Isn't that wonderful? Dear, dear, dear.
Good afternoon, Mr. Smith. What time would you like me to pick you up? About an hour?
About an hour would do very nicely.
Fine, I'll be back in about an hour then.
How do you like the car? Are you going to buy it?
Well, I doubt if I should be allowed to, but I'm going to give it a good try.
Nice young man. He gives a little thought to an old man's loneliness. Comes round and gives me a game of cribbage.
Well, that's a pleasant diversion.
Tea's ready.
Oh, tea, good. Still stands the clock at 3, and is there strawberry jam still for tea? Didn't someone once say?
Why, I don't think that's quite the quotation, Michael, but the sentiment is right. What a wondrous place the universe is. God gave it to us. He even gave us his little creatures to tell us what a joyous place it is. But we never listen. So, it's going to be a long, hot summer.
I don't know what John does with his buttons. He must tear his shirts off.
Says here the government are importing Polish eggs, tuppence a dozen.
Well, they can't be very fresh by the time they get here.
It's the principle. You know what I believe? Buy empire. The colonies were quick enough to help us during the war.
Oh, but you can't buy empire eggs. And at tuppence a dozen, they're cheaper than we can buy here. And there are plenty of our customers who'd be glad of cheap eggs.
No, you can't buy empire eggs, but you can buy empire butter. And if we let the government buy Polish eggs, before we know where we are, they'll be buying Polish butter.
Mother, she goes like the wind.
Does it? That's how these dealers get you, young fellas. They let you have the model for a week, knowing damn well you want to keep it. But you're not. It's going back tomorrow.
Now, Dad, let's think about it. Supposing we said it was meant to be both a birthday and Christmas present.
There's nothing wrong with the car we have got.
Oh, but Father, that is your car. I mean, surely I am old enough to have a car of my own.
You can have a car of your own when you work for a living.
Now, I wanted to come into the business with you. It wasn't me that was ashamed.
Now, you listen to me, John. Your mother and me want something better for you and Opal. We want you to have the profession of a gentleman.
The hours we had to work when we were young. 7:30 in the morning till 8 o'clock at night, and only your Sundays off. And it's not much different in the trade now.
But it isn't so easy. To have the profession of a gentleman, you have to be born a gentleman. This isn't America, you know, the land of equal opportunity for all.
Look, your mother and me made our own opportunities. Our first shop only took 20 quid a week, And your mother and me lived on it. How many shops we got now, Mother?
12.
12.
I appreciate what you're saying, but... Well, you were only doing what your class was expected to do. You want me to do something that my class isn't expected to do. Honestly, have you ever heard of a grocer's son from East Ham becoming a King's Counsel or an Admiral of the Fleet? They wouldn't even give me a commission in the Territorial Army.
All I know is you spend far too much money.
Oh, Father! I can hardly spend too much money when I hardly have any to spend.
I think you might let John have the car. I think he might have what other young men have. We're living in Chisholm now, you know, and it makes him look as if he's a nobody. When we were at East Ham, it didn't matter.
All right, John. You can't go on as you are doing. You've always wanted to come into the business. It's the best thing you can do.
Father, you don't understand. It's too late for all that now. I've just lost all taste for it.
Oh, but John, your father's right. You should think about coming into the business now.
Oh, don't worry, Mother. You'll see I'll be a gentleman yet.
Afternoon, Opal. John in? John in?
Oh, he's in the drawing room, I think.
Is he buying the car?
I don't know. You'd better ask him.
Thank you very much.
Well, what's everybody doing this evening?
Perhaps your father would like to have a game of rummy.
Afternoon, all.
Hello, Danny.
Mrs. Banks? Mr. Banks?
Good afternoon, Danny.
Well, how's that new car? Decided to buy?
Well, I've decided. I don't think my father has, though.
John, I know I was wrong not letting you come into the business. But I know I'm right not letting you have that car.
Sit down, Danny.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Banks.
How's trade with you?
Incredible. Dad was only saying yesterday he'd never sold so much beer in all his life as he did last week.
How about a game of rummy tonight, Danny?
Oh, thanks. As long as it's not too early. I can get over about 8:30, 9.
Oh, that'll be nice, Danny.
Well, have you heard the latest?
Oh, Opal's seen another ghost.
I don't see ghosts. But there is a spirit world, and it does communicate to some of us.
There's a story that Michael Moonshine is in the district.
Who's Michael Moonshine?
The real-life Bulldog Drummond. Raffles Robin Hood. The most daring jewel thief that ever there was.
The Kerensky affair. I remember reading about that.
That's right, Mr. Banks. The Grand Duchess Kerensky was cousin to Queen Alexandra and one of the only members of the royal family to survive the Russian Revolution. She had her emeralds stolen whilst actually staying with Queen Alexandra at Sandringham.
Yeah, that's it.
Sounds a smart fellow.
Smart fellow indeed, John. Wherever he went, there was no fingerprints, no footprints. Nobody ever knew who he was. Nobody ever saw him. He just vanished into the night. That's why they called him Michael Moonshine.
What started these stories?
Well, you know there's been some valuable jewellery stolen in the district recently, Mr. Banks. The police think Michael Moonshine's turned up.
Well, if you ask me who it is, it's that secretary of Sir Leopold Pullman's. I saw him this afternoon. He looks quite wicked.
Oh, now, Mother, that's prejudice, and you know it. You know perfectly well you wanted me to be Sir Leopold's secretary. But I didn't have the class, you see.
What about that chap staying up at Smith's farm?
Well, he says he's there to study bee culture.
Seems a strange sort of a hobby for a chap like him. You're going up to the farm, aren't you, John?
Yes, I'm taking the old boy to see his sister.
Well, you can drop me off. I'll have a chat with our friend.
You
should be here in a minute or two. You know, I wouldn't like to belong to that young boy's generation. We knew our place. If you were a servant, you were a servant. If you were a master, you were a master. Young people today don't know where they belong.
Yes, that's very true, Michael, and very sad. Every man should know where he belongs, upstairs.
He should have been in the army, that young man. Very good at tactics.
So, Father, you don't believe that criminology is a science?
I'm not altogether sure. Do you believe that hagiology is a science?
What's that?
Well, it's not the study of hags. It's nothing to do with the burning of witches. No, no. It's the study of holy things, saints and so on. You see, the so-called Dark Ages tried to make a science about good people. But our humane and enlightened age is only interested in the science about bad ones. But I think the general opinion is that every sort of man has been a saint at some time or other, and every man has the murderer within him.
Surely, Father, you're not saying that any man could be a murderer.
Theologically, yes, I am.
Murder? I've never had this Sunday newspaper fascination in reading about murders and the lives of murderers. If we're going to read about crime, let's read about crime we can enjoy.
You know, you're quite wrong, Father, when you say that every man could be a murderer.
Oh?
No, first, all killing can be divided into the rational and irrational. Well, let's take the irrational first. There's such a thing as homicidal mania, or love of butchery in the abstract. There's the murder of revenge. A woman may kill a man who has left her for another. There's the murder of jealousy. A lover may kill a rival.
Yes, and your rational murders?
A man may kill another to obtain what he possesses. In other words, greed. He may kill for political power.
I think Father Brown's right. Now, you will admit that I'm a mild man. Yet there was an occasion when I nearly killed a man. And I do believe that if I'd had to do it, I would have done it. And for none of the reasons you've been talking about.
Lady Pullman, may I remind you, you've invited Father Brown to dinner tonight?
Yes, I know, Barnard. I shall wear the small pearl necklace and the earrings. I usually do when the church comes to dinner.
Wear nothing.
Nothing?
No jewelry.
Why not?
Your social duties are becoming an increasingly expensive luxury. I don't like what I read these days.
You never have liked what you have read, dear.
Wesleyan, Catholic, Salvation Army, Church of England, Presbyterian. I know you try to be impartial to them all, but don't let these people see what we do have. They expect so much more from you, and I have to give it to them.
Oh, yes. I had my problems in my youth. I knew my place in society. I was born on the fashionable side of Belgrave Square. Unfortunately, my father was a gambler. Oh, yes, I had my place in society, but not the money to keep it up. Oh, yes, that'll be the boy now.
So don't worry about the farm, Michael. I'll look after everything.
Well, I wish you a very pleasant visit to your sister, Michael.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you.
Here we are.
Well, Mr. Smith's ready.
Yes, I'm quite ready.
Jolly
Oh, good afternoon, Daniel.
Good afternoon, Mr. Smith. Father Brown, I think we have met.
Yes, yes, indeed. I see you've been enjoying the pleasures of modern locomotion.
I wish I could afford the same.
It's a fine thing, this car.
Oh, if it could fly, it would fly like a bird.
Ah, now that's something I would love to do.
Go up in one of those airplanes.
Well, I'll take you, Mr. Smith. We'll go to Croydon, shall we, and have one of those see London from the air excursions.
Don't drive Mr. Smith too fast, young man. This looks like a very fast car to me.
Oh. No, no, Father. You know very well I've often enjoyed a ride in a fast car. At least as fast as they were in those days.
Right, all ready. Here we go, then. Let's go.
Oh, gentlemen, you'll have to excuse me now. I must be off. I have benediction, and then I have a social engagement. I do wish these people who invite one to expensive dinners would desist. 7 courses. Whereas one good course, well, maybe 2 would satisfy. Or better still, send the price of the 6 courses to the Little Sisters of the Poor, a lamb chop to me, and we should all be better off. They would be spared the tedium of entertaining me, the poor would benefit a little, and my digestion a great deal. What? Good afternoon, gentlemen. Good afternoon, Father.
Are you very busy at the moment, Mr. Carver?
No?
They must be very interesting creatures. Bees.
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell a bee from a wasp.
Really? Come and have a look at them.
But, don't you find it a quiet sort of hobby?
Perhaps I've known more exciting days, and a little peace and quiet is to be enjoyed.
What's wrong? What's the trouble?
I don't know.
What is it? Young man.
Is a good car. It goes like a dream.
I'm sure the Pullman's son hasn't got a car like it. And really, Father, it is not as if we can't afford it.
I've said if he wants to come into the business, he can now.
Well, there must be something he could find that a gentleman could do.
I've always understood that the definition of a gentleman was one who never willingly hurts another.
Oh, there are different ways of hurting people. You can wish the best for somebody and still hurt them.
Look, can't we have one meal in peace?
Are you going to play rummy with us tonight after supper when Danny comes round?
Dinner, Mother. The word is dinner.
Well, I'm going to have one last spin round town before Danny comes. Seeing as how I'm not going to be allowed to buy the car.
Boy, that's enough.
I shall read.
Oh, really, Opal? If you don't want to play cards, isn't there anywhere you could go where you could meet people?
If she'd been given what she wanted years ago, she'd have been married by now.
He was quite wrong for Opal.
Oh, well, of course, he wasn't a gentleman, was he?
Have some more, dear.
Oh, thank you. Nice.
We always had Father Marney to dinner here twice a year. We are very sorry he is ill.
A charming man.
Oh, charming.
Do you expect to stay in Chisholm long, Father Brown?
Well, a month or two.
Do you like our little town?
Oh, I find it delightful.
We are very proud of its history.
We're very proud of ours.
It was in the reign of Henry VIII that the town was built. It became a town where his courtiers lived. Sir Leopold's title dates from then.
Oh, that's interesting.
One of Queen Anne's treasurers was a Sir Leopold Pullman.
The parish church dates from the 11th century. The tombs are the most interesting in the country. A lot of the early Pullmans are buried there. And one of the sons of Henry II.
In those days, there were forests around here.
Yes, the church has a lot of history in it, in the churchyard. They say in the reign of Elizabeth, they burned a Catholic.
Yes, well, it's a pity the Reformed Church had to bring about so many martyrdoms.
Oh, well, you outdid us with your Bloody Mary.
Of course, pride in one's religious zeal is almost as great a sin as one's pride in other matters, Sir Leopold. Thank you. No potatoes, thank you. No, thank you.
Really, Father? Isn't it written in the Bible, drink no longer water, but use a little wine for thy stomach's sake, and thine often infirmities?
Yes, that's true. St. Paul to Timothy. But in the revelation of St. John the Divine, it is also written, I will give unto him freely he that is athirst of the water of life.
What was that?
I'm afraid the poor man is dead. You'll have to telephone for the police, Sir Leopold. And with your permission, I have a call to make.
evening.
Good evening. My name's Brown. I'm doing a locum for Father Marney at St. Mary's.
Yes.
You seem a little shocked.
Oh, you're a priest, aren't you?
Yes, indeed I am, Edith.
I'm so pleased you've come. I've seen a ghost.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Well, there's no need to be distressed about that. May I come in?
Oh, yes.
Most of the ghosts aren't ghosts anyway, and the few that maybe won't do you any harm. Was it any ghost in particular?
Oh, no. It wasn't so much the thing itself as an atmosphere.
I see.
An atmosphere of awful decay. A kind of luminous ruin. It was a face, you see.
A face?
A face at the window. Very pale. It looked like Judas Iscariot.
Oh, yes. Well, of course, some people do look like that, don't they? I dare say they look in at windows from time to time. Would you like to show me exactly where it was?
Yes, it's this way.
Yes, thank you.
It's through here. I was sitting in that chair.
That's the window.
I was reading. And the face was there.
Well, let me have a look. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything at the
Hello,
moment.
Danny.
Mother,
Oh,
this is Father Brown.
Mrs. Banks.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm afraid I'm taking a great liberty with your house.
It would appear so.
But I think I can explain how this very great liberty may concern you.
Oh, yes.
You see, I was having dinner with Sir Leopold and Lady Pullman, and while I was at the house, I was witness to something that has happened.
What has happened?
There has been a robbery at Beechwood House, a robbery, and I fear much worse. Lady Pullman's jewels have been stolen, and their secretary, Mr. Barnard, has been murdered.
Oh, I am sorry.
Uncle, I've made some tea and... Oh, Father Brown.
John, Lady Pullman's jewels have been stolen and Mr. Barnard murdered.
Good God.
Miss Banks, I'm interested in this face you saw at the window. You see, when I was at Beechwood House, I saw a figure in the garden.
It started to rain and the French
Oh,
windows
Danny,
were
come
open.
in. There's been a bit of excitement over Beechwood House, a robbery, a murder.
What?
You see, it's as well as the facts as well as faces. But first, Mrs. Banks, now I understand that you have 1 or 2 good pieces of jewellery.
Yes, I have. My husband bought them for me each time we bought a new shop.
Ah, well, it might be as well to check your jewellery case. Where do you keep it?
In my sewing room, in the drawer of a writing table I have there.
And do you keep it locked?
When we go out.
I'll go and check.
Oh, John, dear, please be careful.
Oh, Mother, I can look after myself.
I expect that's Danny.
Oh, no, Danny's in the drawing room. Listen, Father, there's been a robbery up at Beechwood House. I'm just going to check Mother's jewels.
Oh, good evening.
Oh, good evening.
My name's Carver.
Yes?
I believe Father Brown's with you.
Well, it may well be. You better come in, Mr. Carter.
Thank you. Very kind. Father Inclement, Father.
Yes, it is. Just down here.
Thank you.
Yes, I see. But you only saw the face, not the figure.
Well, I must have seen the figure, but I don't remember. I must have been too shocked.
And the face reminded you of Judas Iscariot. Well, Judas, of course, was a youngish man.
Father Brown, there's a Mr. Carver to see you.
Ah, Inspector.
Ah, good evening, Father. Ah, young man, we meet again. I suppose my presence here does necessitate an explanation. I rather fancy, young man, you suspected me of being an eminent and distinguished burglar.
Yes, I did.
Yes, well, as you said this afternoon, it's not always easy to tell the difference between a wasp and a bee. I think I can claim to be one of the more useful, though equally annoying insects. I am a detective. I've been staying quietly in the area to investigate the apparent renewal of the activities of a man known as Michael Moonshine.
John, where's John?
All right, Mother, I'll go. John? John!
Father Brown asked me to come.
I'm sorry. I think I've killed him. It's old Mr. Smith.
So you came up here, found the writing table drawer open and your mother's jewellery gone?
Yes. Yes, that's right.
You began to go downstairs and you heard a noise.
Yes.
The window wasn't open then?
No.
This is used as what?
A linen cupboard.
You didn't think of looking in here when you found your mother's jewels gone?
Well, no, of course not. All I could think of was getting downstairs to call the police.
Oh, that's understandable. No doubt you disturbed him and he hid in here. It's probably lucky you didn't look in.
Oh, Lord, yes.
So you began to go downstairs when you heard a noise.
Yes.
You ran back upstairs, first going into your bedroom to collect your revolver from the chest of drawers coming back into here.
Yes.
How did you come to have a revolver?
Well, I'd been trying for a commission in the territorials, you see, and, well, I just bought it for practice at the weekends. I do belong to a shooting club, you see.
Yes, of course. You found the window open, and you saw what you thought was a figure in the garden.
That's right, yes.
Why didn't you fire then?
Well, I didn't know who it was. It could have been my father.
Oh, yeah. So you ran downstairs and out into the garden.
Yes.
Where you saw Smith.
Yes.
And he fired at you.
Yes.
Yes, well, we know that because your parents and I are witness to it. You fired back, of course, and killed him.
Yes.
Yes, well, I don't think you'll have anything to worry about. There'll be an inquest, of course, but you'll be absolved of all responsibility.
Thank you, Inspector.
Yes, I'll tell Mr. Carver. Yes, thank you.
Well, that seems to be about everything, Father. I'm afraid Michael was cleverer than I was, and I'm sorry about it.
Michael was clever in one thing only, Inspector, his profession. I was saying tonight at the Pullmans what a sin is pride. It was the sin of pride which killed Michael. And I, too, am very sorry about it.
They'll say John murdered that man. I know they will.
Self-defense. They can't do anything to John.
No, Mrs. Banks, of course they can't.
Oh, Inspector, what is going to happen to my son?
Nothing, Mrs. Banks. There'll be an inquest on Michael Smith, of course. But he'd already murdered one man before he got here. We shall find the bullet that killed Maynard was fired from the gun that Michael Smith was carrying. And of course we know that Michael Smith tried to kill your son first. I'm witness to that.
Oh, thank you, Inspector.
I think that just about settles everything, Father. You know, Michael had everything worked out rather cleverly. He asks John Banks to drive him over to his sister.
Inspector?
Yeah?
Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, indeed.
Did you know when you were staying with Mr. Smith that he was also known as Michael Moonshine?
Oh, yes, we've known for a long time. He retired from the game 20 years or more ago. We'd never been able to prove anything against him because a real jewel thief knows where to sell. Michael knew more about selling than any man we knew. He used to give us all the help we needed in knowing who might or who might not have bought this or that stolen piece of jewelry. We, on our part, forgot who he was.
But, Inspector, didn't you say you were staying with Mr. Smith because you were investigating certain robberies in the district?
Yes. Michael was a very clever man. He knew more about the great collections of jewelry than anybody else in the world. He was helping me to keep an eye open for where our thief would strike next.
And it appears to have been Michael Smith himself. Now, Michael Smith would have known about the Pullman jewellery. That was very famous. But why should he know about Mrs. Banks's jewellery?
Well, I must have told him.
But why, John?
Well, I remember we were talking one evening, and I simply said how foolish Mother was keeping her jewellery box and the key in the same desk. Oh, and the back door usually unlocked.
You knew Mr. Smith very well, John. I mean, you used to go up and chat to him in the evenings. Didn't he ever make you suspicious?
No, he just liked a quiet game of crib, that was all.
But where's the jewellery? Mr. Smith is dead, but there was no jewellery found on him.
Oh, well, they always have a getaway man, you know. A real thief never carries the stuff on him.
Oh, Inspector, I forgot. I took a telephone message for you.
Yes?
Yes, your colleagues have got a search out for what you call the getaway man.
Thank you, Father. Thank you.
Yes. The police at Homedale have called on Mr. Smith's sister.
And what did she say, that he stayed for an hour and then left?
No. She said that Mr. Smith never visited her. She hasn't seen him since his visit last month. So you see, he never arrived at his sister's.
But you drove him, didn't you?
Oh, yes, but I dropped him off in the village, you see. He wanted to pick up a present for her.
That's a perfectly reasonable explanation. As far as we were concerned, he'd established an alibi. No doubt he had an accomplice waiting with another car to drive him back.
Yes, well, Inspector, you certainly worked out a very complete case in a most masterly way.
Thank you, Father.
I admire it very much. I think it's only fair to tell you. And I don't believe a word of it.
Oh, come, Father. We've known Michael Smith was Michael Moonshine for years.
Oh, yes, I know that Michael Smith was Michael Moonshine. I also know, Inspector, that Michael Smith did not visit Beechwood House tonight. He did not murder Mr. Barnard. He did not rob Mrs. Banks of her jewels. And he did not get shot whilst trying to escape with them.
But you saw him at Beechwood House yourself. Miss Banks saw him earlier this evening.
I did not see Michael Smith at Beechwood House. And Miss Banks did not see Michael Smith looking in at that window.
The man with the beard wasn't Then what was he?
But, Father, at Beechwood House you saw the whole thing. And now you've seen the whole thing acted out again here before your very eyes.
I've seen a great many things acted out before my very eyes which I didn't believe, Inspector.
Well, you're not saying that it is not the man known as Michael Moonshine lying in the garden?
Oh, no. Michael Smith is lying in the garden. There's no doubt about that.
With due respect to your father, what can you know of the matter?
Too many people think we know nothing, Inspector, but we do know about people. I met Michael Smith many, many years ago. He confessed with me then, and he's confessed with me again, here in Chisholm.
So Michael Smith has confessed to you that he's not going to rob the rich of their jewels again?
A man does not necessarily confess his deeds, but his mind. Insofar as a man can know his mind, and I know that when Michael Smith left his garden this afternoon, his mind was like a glass hive full of golden bees.
Very pretty, Father Brown.
Michael Smith was a notorious criminal. But to say that his reformation was sincere was an understatement. He was one of those great penitents who seem to manage to make more out of penitence than most people can make out of virtue. Oh, yes, I was his confessor. But indeed, it was I who went to him for comfort. It did me good to be near so good a man. If ever a man went straight to heaven, it was Michael Smith.
But the man was a thief and a murderer.
He was no murderer, Mrs. Banks. And you will remember that a thief was given the assurance, "Today shalt thou be with me in paradise."
Michael Smith, alias Michael Moonshine, is lying in the garden there. He was seen at Beechwood House. He was seen here. How can you explain that?
I can't explain it at all, Inspector. I can see one or two odd things, but I don't understand them. I've nothing to go on to prove the man's innocence, except the man himself, but I know I'm right. Oh, now wait a moment, now wait a moment. Now, Lord bless us, here's a funny thing. Michael Smith is lying outside there in the garden with a beard. And here's another one. Now, why should Mr. Smith have two beards?
Did Michael Moonshine always wear a disguise, Inspector?
Yes. All we knew about him for years was that he was a man with a red beard. Where did you find this, Father?
Well, when you were investigating one felony, I'm afraid I was committing another. I broke into Michael's cottage, and I found this where I knew it would be, in the drawer of the kitchen dresser.
That explains nothing. Michael could have had two beards.
Yes, oh yes, yes, he could have done. Oh, well. I'll come back tomorrow, Inspector. Perhaps I'll be able to clear the whole thing up. Oh. Did you hear that noise?
Sounds like John's car.
It's a very fast car.
He certainly thinks so.
It will go far as well as fast tonight.
What are you trying to say, Father?
I mean that it won't come back. John Banks must have suspected something of what I knew from what I said. John Banks is gone. And the Pullman collection and his mother's jewels have gone with him.
You mean my son robbed Beechwood House and has murdered two people?
Yes, I'm afraid that's what I do mean.
I shall retire. I'll buy the cottage.
I've been telling the bees. One has to tell the bees, you know. Those singing masons building roofs of gold.
Yes, I'll buy the cottage.
Yes. He'd have liked the bees looked after.
Oh, we've got a search out for him.
He'll know where to sell what he's got. Oh, he'll have a week or two, living the life his mother wanted for him.
Let's go inside, Father. I've made some tea.
Yes. It's delicious honey. Well, you see, one sort of stumbles across things, Inspector, and there was this stumbling block right from the very start. I was puzzled by poor old Barnard being shot up at Beechwood House. Now, even when Michael was a master criminal, he'd always insisted, he'd made it a point of vanity, even of honor, that he must succeed without any killing. Thank you.
Yes, Michael had never murdered. And of course, there was always the possibility that that sort of thing could happen.
Yes, that's true. Now, when I was at the house, I only saw this figure with a red beard. But I noticed how quickly, how swiftly it moved. And, of course, Michael was no longer a young man.
Yes, I must admit, that point did escape me. Could Michael have leapt from the bedroom window as John Banks did?
Ah, precisely. Now, when I committed the felony and broke into poor Michael's room here and found his beard, I also found these, Inspector. Now, look. There.
Well, this looks like a plan of Beechwood House.
Yes, now, here was an extraordinary matter. Now, look at this.
This looks like a plan of the Banks house.
Yes, indeed it is. Now, this is something that puzzled me a great deal. You see, Michael had always insisted that if he was going to risk his neck, which he often did, even his life, he would only do it for something really worthwhile. You'll remember the Kerensky emeralds, that Manhattan affair. Now, why should Michael plan to rob poor Mrs. Banks of her jewels, which at the most could only be worth a few £100? Well, last night, the truth began to dawn on me by reason, which I already knew by instinct. Obviously somebody had manufactured a second beard and placed it on poor Michael's body as it lay in the Banks' garden.
How did you know it was John Banks?
If Michael had a weakness, Inspector, it was his pride. It was his vanity. And you must remember that he pulled off some of the most daring exploits of the century. Now, he liked to talk about these, as old men like to talk. And he talked to John Banks. And as he talked, he dreamed. Dreamed a little about planning new exploits, about which he only meant to dream, no doubt. But he planned them with John Banks. And John Banks carried them out, having first murdered Michael Smith. An outrageous murder, and I think I can tell you exactly how it was done.
Yes, but why did John Banks do it?
Well, to me, John Banks belongs in the middle social world. He has neither the gentleman's traditions nor the trade unionist's class loyalty. His parents no longer wanted him to belong to the class from which they came, and he was unable to join the other.
What about the other robberies in the district? Were they John Banks too?
No. Pure coincidence. Nothing to do with him or Michael. You still have that man to find.
How would somebody...
I wonder why Michael kept his old disguise.
Yes, that is a point. Well, you see, he no longer wanted that disguise, but he wasn't afraid of it. To destroy that beard would have been, I think, to him, something false. It would have been like hiding, and Michael wasn't hiding. He wasn't hiding from himself. He wasn't hiding from God.
We'll catch John Banks.
Oh, yes, you'll catch him all right. As I said earlier, he'll know where to sell what he's got. Michael will have taught him that, but he will not know the important thing that Michael knew, how to disappear. It really is a new and unique motive for murder. It wasn't for jealousy, it wasn't for greed, power.
Neither rational nor irrational.
Exactly.
Poor Michael. When he was lying there in his red beard, I thought he was still a thief and a murderer too.
Well, it all comes back to the bees and the wasps. They're looking very much alike, doesn't it?